Hey guys, welcome to Food Theory with Neenal. Today we're making vegetable stew. Now this recipe is all the way from Kerala. My friend Amrita's mom was kind enough to share her recipe with me. This recipe is simple, healthy, delicately spiced and super aromatic, and this is a fantastic vegan option as well. With a little touch of my own on this unconventional recipe and which has a secret ingredient, let's see how this goes. Vegetable stew is best enjoyed with appam for breakfast. I mean, every household in Kerala would probably have their own version of making this, but this is hands down my favorite version, and trust me, this is going to be yours too. We'll start by steam cooking some of our vegetables, for which I'm adding in 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 1 diced potato, and if you don't have coconut oil, don't worry, you can add in any other vegetable oil, that should work too. To this I'll be adding half cup of green peas, 1 cup of blanched cauliflower florets. To this we'll add just a little bit of water to help create the steam. Steam cooking is always a better option when compared to boiling because this helps contain the nutrients within the pot. Now I'm pounding together cinnamon, clove, cardamom, mace, black pepper, ginger and garlic. Crushing the spices this way will give a far more intense flavor when compared to grinding it in a mixer. But if you're short on time, then feel free to use the mixer grinder. Now while we were prepping our spices and aromats, our veggies are cooked. If you are able to cut through, you know they're done. Now we'll transfer this to another bowl and set this aside for a while. In the same pot, I'm adding in around 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 1 chopped onion and 2 green chilies. You can moderate green chilies as per your taste. To this I'm adding in the ground spices and aromats. And like I always say, cooking the spices at this stage in the oil will take your food to a whole different level. This helps bring out the natural flavors and aromas out of your spices. You will see the difference once you've done this yourself. Once your spices have cooked through, start adding in the veggies. I'm adding in carrots, beans, cauliflowers, potato, onion and peas here, but feel free to use any vegetable of your choice. Now we'll combine our pre-cooked veggies here and gently give it a mix. I am seasoning this with 1 teaspoon of salt and half teaspoon of white pepper powder. To this I am adding in 2 tablespoons of cashew paste. To make this paste, I just ground around 6 to 7 soaked cashews with 1 tablespoon of coconut milk. This step is totally optional and not a part of your traditional recipe. This just adds in a lot of richness and helps us with a thicker consistency. So if you're looking for a lighter version, then just leave this be. To this I'm adding in around 400 ml of thin coconut milk first. Remember not to cook the coconut milk for long because this can split very easily. We will just take this to one boil. And at this stage I'll be adding in around 250 ml of thick coconut milk. Both these versions of coconut milk can be easily made at home. Now I'm getting into the controversial territory by adding in my next ingredient. Drum roll please, it's cheese. I know this is not added traditionally, but this tastes heavenly, period. Again, this is completely optional. If you don't like this or if you want to make this vegan, then just leave this out. I've added all the ingredients and their quantities in the description box down below. This delicious and healthy stew, of course barring the cashew and cheese, is now ready to serve. Do check my page on Instagram and also let me know how this turned out when you try this in the comments section below.
So this was my version of vegetable stew. I really hope you liked this, and if you did, then do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, bye.